Hello there, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the vintage G.I. Joe Cobra Ferret review.
Yo, Joe! We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is
there. This is the Cobra Ferret. It is about 5 inches long and 3 inches tall, and I actually have some size comparisons again here for you. So here's a G.I. Joe next to it. So, you know, G.I. Joes are pretty much the same scale as Star Wars figures. So if you look there, they're both about like halfway. The ferret goes halfway up to their waist. We have a little Lego. So as you can see, the Lego is about as tall as the ferret's wheels. So quite a bit larger than a Lego. Here we go. Here's a Ninja Turtle. And yeah, Michelangelo, quite a bit bigger than it. Again, and we have an Insecticon. We got Bombshell here. Sorry about that. My Bombshell's chest tends to drop open. But yeah. And then we have an Iron Man. 2 more here. We have Dr. Derek Bright right here from the Earth Corps. So as you can see, these figures, even though they have the same head as G.I. Joe's, quite a bit bigger. And then we have the Marvel Legends newer Man-Thing, who again is just absolutely humongous compared to it. Alright, so the Cobra Ferret has working tires right here, and they're connected in the middle by this bearing, and I'm pretty sure the tires can come off. I mean, I'm not going to do that right now for obvious reasons, but it's really cool, and they have built-in traction right here, which makes it really good for rolling. But something I do notice with the traction is that if you take it on any kind of sandy beach, sand will get stuck on the tires, and it's pretty hard to come off, especially if it gets stuck kind of in the middle of one of those ruts. But yeah, the wheels also. The front wheels, not the back wheels, but the front wheels pivot forward and backwards, or left and right, which is really cool because if you pivot left and roll it, it goes left. If you pivot right and roll it, it goes right. So that's a really cool feature. The next feature we got here on it is this little machine gun up front. On the top of the machine gun, you can see there's a little bit of detailing there, which is pretty cool. I guess you could say it's like a tracker or something. But what happens is when you turn the steering wheel, the gun also turns, and vice versa, which is really cool because while the steering wheel doesn't have that much movement, it moves the gun a lot. So I think that's really cool. I would have liked it better if the steering wheel also moved the wheels, and I feel they could have easily done that by just lowering this down a little bit more. So when it pivots, it also pivots the wheels, but we can't always get what we want. So on the steering wheel here, not sure if you can see that, but we also have a little bit of detailing, a little button here, a little intake there, and I'm not sure if I forgot to mention this, but the gun actually does swivel up and down, which is really cool. So you can have it like shooting at G.I. Joe jets, or, you know, shooting the ground in front of them. I don't know why they'd do that, but you can also do that. Alright, and then on the side here, we have some stickering details in here. Like this thing, it says missile launch info, which makes sense since it actually has 2. tiny missiles that are this sized that pop on each side, and they pop on right to the edge of these little clip-on things that look like they could be like maybe footrests or something for it. So that's pretty cool. As I said, they're on both sides, and the missiles have a little stickering detail right there. That's like a little yellow hazard sticker. On the other side of the Ferret, there's actually a huge machine gun, which is really cool. It's got Beware of Blast sticker on it, and the muzzle is actually, you can see through it right there. And you've also got this little detailing in the back with this little hole right there and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool, because like, even though this thing is pretty small comparatively to other G.I. Joe vehicles, it actually has like double machine guns and another huge machine gun with 2 rockets. So that's really cool. And then on the back here, we've got a few stickers, but also, and this is cool, that pops off right there. So right there, it pops off, and you can put it back on and off, and like, technically, if you wanted to, you could probably store something in there. That's a little piece of a figure I got in a lot. I might be making a video about those in a next time, but yeah, you can put something in there and just take it off, and I think that's really cool. And then the back here, this is one of my favorite detailing pieces. As you can see, it's got 2 giant exhaust pipes back here, and those things are massive and they're so cool. On this one it says caution exhaust, and that goes with the undercarriage of this, which actually has some really nice detailing, as you can see kind of in the side there. There's a little bit of a motor, and on the bottom here there's detailing that kind of goes with the tires and all that. So it's just a really cool vehicle, and I think the seat might even be able to pop off. Yeah, the seat can pop off too, although I wouldn't do that, because it doesn't, unlike this, it doesn't really have a purpose of holding something. So on the original box, as we got right here, actually I have 2 of them, but on the original box, it shows Storm Shadow and Firefly piloting the Ferret, and so I kind of like that, because even though it's kind of a strange fit to get the characters to actually hold the handlebar, I've noticed that you can plug one of their hands in right there and have the other look like it's kind of grabbing it, but not actually. And then their legs have to be kind of moving backwards instead of like in the box where it shows them moving forwards. And then you just put the other guy in the back, grabbing onto him. And they really fit in quite snugly. Not that nice though, because there aren't any foot pegs for them. But I feel like they look really good, especially from this side angle. Alright, so the next thing I want to look at is actually the original box. So on the front, it's got the Cobra the Enemy thing, and Cobra Ferret carries 2 figures, 4-wheel drive, all-terrain vehicle with removable missiles. Does not shoot, obviously, because the Battlestar Galactica thing. Same reason why the rocket firing Boba Fett does not fire rockets. So on the top here, just have, good old G.I. Joe thing. And then on the sides here, this side, the sides are the same, but as you can see, it's got like a little background. And the cool thing, or the interesting thing at least, about all the box art, or the box back things, as you'll see in a second here, is that they're actually different from the toy. As you can see there's like a few wires going from the machine gun, and it's blue, where on this one it's just straight red, and just kind of plugs in there. So we got that, and of course the side's the same, like the little Hasbro logo there. And then we get to the back, and as I was saying, you can just tell a little bit of the differences in how it changed. As you can see here, the missile is looks like it clips in. In this one, it's got two little holes on the side, but in this one, it clips around it. And here, looks like they've got little brakes, actually on the handlebars, where this one, the actual Ferret, does not have brakes on the handlebars. And yeah, it just looks like small detailing, like the little holes right there aren't there, and of course the wires, which I think would make this machine gun look so much cooler. Those wires on that blue detailing, as you can also see kind of here, those look super cool, which makes it kind of too bad that they left this out of the original. Also, the tires are a little different, more track, but yeah. So we've got the rear storage cupboard, the fender flares, the sturdy construction for rugged play, super realistic detail, and the removable missiles. Like I said, they're clipped on instead of kind of inserted in. And yeah, so the description is a 4-wheel drive all-terrain vehicle with removable missiles. The super styled Cobra Ferret attacks G.I. Joe outposts with all of its 4-wheeled fury. Watch out, Joe. This fearful ATV is based on Cobra Command's top secret designs, including some of the most sophisticated technology in all of the Cobra's weapon arsenal. So, that's pretty cool. And then of course we've got little flag points there, and scan. And the cool thing about this box that it doesn't have on this one actually has the free action figure body transfer sticker on it. So this is probably a little bit later. Actually, I could probably... Do they have a date on these? I don't think they do. Otherwise, I would check it. But the cool thing about this one is that it has the price here. So this was going for $4.99. So pretty good pricing wise. And then the second thing I want to look at is on this original G.I. Joe pamphlet here. If you unfold it out and then fold this page down, I'm just being really careful here because I also have one that's broken and don't want that to happen to this one. It has this little bottom section here, has the ferret on it, and it says the ferret is this all-terrain vehicle makes tracks through thick bush and muddy marshes to get over to its destination, Secret Joe Outposts. Includes removable missiles and storage cover. And actually on this it has a Cobra Commander and Firefly. So I think pretty cool. So yeah. That was the vintage G.I. Joe 1985 Cobra Ferret. I absolutely love this vehicle. It is super cool, and just the movement of it is insanely nice, and figures look so good on it. These are actually two of my favorite Cobra figures, so that's why I'm really glad that they're on it. So yeah, this has been the Cobra Ferret.